Good morning, guys. I'm on to do a little reading. Just cleaning up the cards in the area a little. Get some for y'all. Get some of that negative energy away. Okay. Hope everybody's feeling good. If you had a good night's rest. Like always, we're going to pull out the cards, find out who the reading's going to be for. And then we'll move on from there. Got my little bell. Hopefully that clears everything out. Starting fresh. We're going to find out who the reading's going to be for. Ooh, it's kind of windy out there. Okay. Let's just spread it out a bit. Go. Scorpio. And you know what's funny? I was thinking about Scorpio earlier because I was thinking about like the people that watch my readings, and I know that there's a Scorpio that watches my readings. So I already had kind of like Scorpio in mind. So there you go, Scorpio. And it looks like this is someone from the past. It's either, you know, memories from the past, just something familiar, right? Something that makes you feel comfortable because you've been around it for a long time. Like kind of the way that like your mom's house is comfortable, right? Kind of like that. Kind of like going back to something that makes you feel very comfortable, at ease, relaxed, fulfilled in a way, right? Because you're comforted. So let's find out more about this. That's a 6 of Cups. So we already got some cups. We got some emotions out here. Okay. So we got our Alice in Wonderland deck. We got What's the News. I think I'm going to start with Alice. And let's see. I'm just going to draw a couple of these, a couple of the other ones. I got a bit more time today, so I'm pretty pumped that I can really kind of dig in. So let's find out a little bit about Scorpio. I don't want to bend these up. They're brand new, so I'm trying to be very careful. So yeah. All right, tell me about Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear? Messages for Scorpio. As always, I like to thank my little friends on the other side. My little friends, right? My spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Love y'all. So thankful for all the work that you do for me so that I can do work for y'all. It's a teamwork thing, you know? Me and the universe. We're working together. Okay, so we got Never Jam Today and Nonsense. Ooh. Let's see. When the White Queen makes her outrageous statement that jam is for tomorrow and for yesterday, but never for today, Alice realizes that no one is ever going to get any jam. Thus, it is likely that someone is making promises they are extremely unlikely to deliver. Whether they are offering a pay raise, a good time, or a commitment, it is never to be. It would be best for you to work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they're selling. Okay. You got somebody, possibly someone from the past that you felt comfortable with that's coming in to sell you a dream, right? To play games with you, to offer you something that they cannot give or they don't have to give. So we got to be very careful right now. Let's see what this is about. Nonsense. She looks pretty sad, and this person looks pretty upset. We got a queen. This could be a mother and a child. She's got a Queen of Hearts. But this doesn't appear to be a Queen of Hearts. I know it sounds weird, but this person appears very, very stoic, even possibly angry. And then you have an innocent, what looks like an innocent child. Let's see. You may surprise yourself with your courage. When someone is aggressive and threatening, you will stand up to them and speak to them in a very firm and strong manner, declaring their abuse of power. When you express your inner courage, you can change the world with the simple refusal to tolerate bad behavior one moment longer. Others will be grateful, and in time, they will be inspired by your example to stand up for themselves. So it looks like somebody about to get it. It looks like somebody from your past is thinking about coming in to play with you, to play games with you, to try to offer you something they're not going to give. But they met the wrong one. Because you are in this energy, this nonsense energy. This person might come at you aggressively and forcefully because they want to be back together. But you are going to embody your strength. And that's exactly what this card is saying. You are going to speak up and speak to them in a very firm and strong manner, declaring their abuse of power. So you got this. You got this. Be strong and don't be intimidated by anyone that's trying to speak to you aggressively, because you have power within you too. Let's get some, what's the news, so we can find out more about this situation. Sorry, I just have like a hair back there that keeps jumping up. Okay. Okay, so you got some nonsense coming in. You're going to have to stay alert when dealing with any of these people. Because they might be trying to throw you off. These people from your past. Trying to offer you something that they don't have to give. But you got to be ready to stand up for yourself. See that red flag? You got to be ready. Look, ghost. You got to be ready to stand up for yourself. This is possibly someone who ghosted you in the past. Or someone you ghosted. That could be an option too. Okay, let's find out a little more about Scorpio. Alright, tell me about Scorpio. What do we need to know for Scorpio? Okay. Graduation day and numbing. Okay. So graduation day is all about leveling up. It's about mastering different parts of your life, right? And acquiring wisdom. So I feel like possibly in the past, when you did deal with this person, you were self-medicating or using something basically to numb you. And that's kind of what kept this person in your energy. But now that you've graduated, you've moved on from that energy, you've leveled up. Now you know that what they have, what they're offering is not anything real. You know what I mean? It's an illusion. The whole thing is an illusion. And now you graduated. You're too smart to fall for that illusion. And in that graduation, you have learned things, right? You have acquired wisdom and you have learned how to deal with people. And that's why it's really important for you to stand within your power, no matter who comes towards you. Anyone that comes towards you trying to bully you, you need to use that throat chakra. You need to stand up for yourself. No one else can do it for you. You know, people can defend you, but you have to remember you're in this world alone, right? We have our spirit guides and all that, but we are in this world alone and we need to like embody our entire being. We have to be it's like a confidence in every aspect of you and a protectiveness of yourself. The same way you would protect a child, your child possibly, you have to have that same energy for yourself in protecting your energy and protecting your feelings. Knowing when someone's coming in just to play with you and knowing you've graduated from this, you know not to count on liars, cheaters, not to believe in their promises. You've moved on from that. You're too smart from that. This numbing, this is something from the past. This is possibly something you did in the past to be able to bear this, right? Using the numbing as to escape, just so that you could stay in this job, this relationship, this family, whatever it is, because for everyone it's going to be different. But this is about like taking power and protecting yourself at the same time, using the power that you have. And this is like about light and dark. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but this is like about light and dark. This is about knowing the power that you have within you, using your energy for good, right? That's part of the light. Sharing your energy, sharing your love, giving, being kind and generous. That's your light. Then you have your dark. The dark is there to protect you from these demons that try to attack you, that try to jump on you, that try to attach to you. You have to show them that there is power within you. That darkness holds power, and you have to learn how to balance this. Balancing the power with the light, right? Because there in everything there has to be balance. And you've learned. You know what I mean? You've learned possibly in the past you were too kind. And then you numbed because you felt bad. You were too kind. But you have to take in this darkness, the shadow aspect of yourself, right? Not the person that you first acquaint yourself with someone else with. Not the way you present yourself originally, but something, it's like a spirit, an energy that's there to protect you, to keep you safe, and to stand up for you. And we got to learn to use those energies. So I'm gonna pull a couple more cards on these cards and just see what we find out. But I really feel like this is about protecting yourself from someone that's coming in to play games, because that's exactly what this is about. Never jam today, right? It's never going to be today. It could be yesterday or tomorrow, but never today. Right? It's ridiculous. When the offer is right, you'll know the offer is right. All right. Let's find out a little more about this never jam today. I'm just going to put these all together. Okay, tell me about never jam today for Scorpio energies. Okay. We got the moon, Page of Wands, Five of Cups. This is such a mixed energy. We got the moon, which is all about illusions, which that lines up. Because this is a person that's just trying to bring you illusions. And it looks like it's a Page of Wands. An immature person. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone that just likes, is inspired. A person that's... Because you got to look at this fire energy, right? And fire energy is all about movement, passion, right? So this looks like it's a passionate person coming in with this offer, right? But it's all an illusion. And then we've got loss, grief, sorrow, disappointment. So it looks like this is the energy they're going to be in, because you're already too smart from this. You've graduated from this. You already know that there's an illusion here, and you're not going to deal with immature energies. You've moved on from that, right? Let's find out about nonsense. Oh. We got the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like the nonsense here, or what had to do with this past relationship, what caused you pain, was them giving to others. See? It broke your heart that they gave to others. I get it. It's happened to me too. But it's nonsense, and you can't keep your mouth quiet about this, especially if this person is trying to come back. You know what I'm saying? This is something that possibly that it needs to be spoken. It needs to be said when this person comes back. This is nonsense. I cannot be with a person who is giving to others at the same time that they're giving to me. And this needs to be communicated. So, like, we need to be strong. Use that throat chakra. Stand up for yourself. Embody that shadow. Bring that darkness to the front. And protect yourself the way you would protect the most gentle and innocent person in the world, right? A little infant, a little baby. The way you would protect them from anything that could hurt them or upset them, that's the way you need to feel about yourself too. Don't let anybody come in and make you feel bad. Put you in a position where you're sad. Let's see graduation day. Tell me about graduation day for Scorpio. What's this about? Okay. We got the Four of Cups. That's the energy that person's going to be in. They're going to feel like they missed out. Because you graduated and you moved on. They missed out. That's it. There's nothing else that needs to be said. That's why you need to be very vocal with this person. Let them know what it is. Okay, we got numbing. Even though... Oh my God. We got Two of Cups that popped out. What? Unified love. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Okay. Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. So it feels like this other person, this person from your past that's numbing, they're looking for another relationship. See, they're looking at, what are my options? Where am I going to go? They're looking for the next one, the next person. So all I can say is, congratulations for getting away from this person, because they were never going to give you what you were looking for. Whether it's at work, they were never going to pay you the amount that they kept promising you. It's not going to happen. You weren't going to get that higher position, right? We can't work off of other people's promises, right? We have to be true to ourselves and work with our spirit guides and with the universe. They're going to give us the best insight into what our paths should be. But this is a win for you, because this person was never going to give in the way that you want. Never going to put you in the position that you wanted. Never going to give you the place or the importance that you need. So you made the right choice. All right, Scorpio, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.